Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening?
On August 12th, 2025, a woman called police to report a noise disturbance. She ended up in handcuffs. The man who punched her went home with a victim rights pamphlet. A garbage truck had been idling at a residential complex. The female resident asked the driver, Fernando, to quiet the noise. He refused. She stepped onto the exterior running board, reached in, and turned the ignition key one notch to silence the engine. Fernando grabbed her arm. She pushed him off. He punched her in the face. That is her account. Fernando says she was inside the cab when he pulled her out, though he does acknowledge throwing the punch. Officer McRae arrived and handcuffed the female resident before conducting any investigation. The stated reason was, quote, "I am by myself." That is the first legal problem in this footage.
Hello, all right, who's involved? Who called? You called?
I called up this gentleman.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, Zach?
Are you hurt?
No, not really.
You want medics to check you out?
No.
All right. Did you witness this?
No.
No? Anybody around? Just you and him? All right.
So I live upstairs.
Let me talk to him first really quick, okay? Sir?
How you doing, man?
All right. Are you hurt?
No.
All right. I just had to ask you that real quick. Let me get with her and then I'll come back, all right? She called. Barons Drive 3, 1012, both parties. So what's going on, man?
I live upstairs and I'm trying to work. I had a phone call coming and this noise just keeps going and going and going. So I just was on the balcony and I was like, excuse me, like can you make that noise stop? Because he wasn't in the vehicle, it wasn't moving or anything, but can you just make the noise stop? Like I have to get on this phone call. People live up here. And he just dismissed me, so I came down and I was like, can you please make this noise stop? And he's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh, I'll get the fuck out of here. So I come around to the side. I didn't get in the vehicle, but it was slightly open, so I just stepped up and I shut it off one notch. And he pulled me by my arm.
The car? The key?
The key, yeah.
Okay.
I just shut it off one notch, and he pulled me by my arm down. And he like held on to me really tight and like pulled me. And so I pushed him to get off of me, and then he punched me in the face.
Okay. You have your ID or anything on you?
I can go get it upstairs.
All right.
Like that escalated
really quick.
extremely quick.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening? Because
Like I said, I'm detaining you right now. You're not under arrest, but I'm just detaining you.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Okay.
My feet are burning on this ground. Can I move?
No, not right now.
My feet are burning on the ground. Can I move right over there in the shade?
Hey, listen, just relax, okay? Relax, all right? Barons Drive 3, 1 female detained.
Oh, God.
One female detained okay.
I get punched in the face when I'm being detained.
All right. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the present representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any question. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the present representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you wish not to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in your court of law. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so
What I don't understand is why I'm in handcuffs right now.
because you're detained, I'm by myself, and you came from your house down here
Yeah.
because of a noise from the garbage truck, and you pushed this gentleman. Okay, hold on, that's what you just told me.
He
so
pulled me off the.
Hold on, I'm by myself, so I'm detaining you because I'm by myself. Okay, we gotta cause a.
Detained. He's the one who punched me in the face. This doesn't make any sense.
All right, I asked you if you were hurt and did you need medics. I don't see any injuries on you, but from what you just told me, okay. You went and entered his car, his work vehicle.
I just
you
shut
turned
the
it
thing off.
Okay, can you shut the car off from the outside, ma'am?
I was standing on the thing and I pulled. Now I can't do anything, but I just shut it off. I didn't get in the vehicle. I just stepped on the thing and he grabbed me and pulled me down.
Okay,
and
I'll be right
back.
back.
Pushed him
Okay,
off of me.
I'll be right back. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? What's your name, sir?
I'm Fernando.
Fernando. Nice to meet you. I'm Officer McCray. I'm going to read you your rights, okay? You're not under arrest. I'm just going to read this to you because I got to talk to you, okay?
Get ready. I'm talking to my supervisor now.
No problem. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the present representation of a lawyer of your choice. Before you make any statement and during any question, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the present representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you wish not to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand your rights, Fernando?
Mm-hmm.
All right. With these rights in mind, do you want to give me a quick rundown of what happened?
Okay, Nick, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So you saying you're under arrest?
No, he's not under arrest. I have to ask him what happened. So I don't know what happened, but I just have to ask him what happened. I have to read that. I read that to her and asked her, so now reading to him and asking him.
Okay. I'll pull him out the dumps out.
Okay.
The boys are on the truck. The boys on the truck is very annoying. I understand that. But it runs. How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing? So it's very annoying. So she goes in the truck and shut it off while I'm trying to load this truck up.
Okay.
So I grabbed her, put her down, and she hit herself in the mouth. Say I punched her in the mouth.
Out of the truck when she was in the truck.
She went in the truck. Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have your license on you by chance?
Yeah.
Get there. I'm about to get there. It's there. So Fernando, after you pulled her out of the car because she was inside the vehicle,
right?
She claimed she hit herself. Do you know with what hand or anything like, or how she hit herself?
I grabbed her by arm and pulled her
from the ground. You were standing on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, you stood up there too.
No, she was in the truck.
On what side? Did she go on the passenger side or the driver's side? So she opened the door. Was it open or closed? Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to load the skin.
Okay.
So I grabbed her.
Okay.
And pulled her down. So you can pull the bin and truck it off.
Okay.
And she hit her stuff in the mouth. And so you just punched me.
Okay.
Really, lady?
At any point did you hit her? Okay. So let me ask you this: did she put any hands on you, or did she touch you at all?
She pushed me.
She pushed you. How did she push you? In the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hurt at all?
No.
Okay. Do you want to press charges on her?
I can.
Yeah. She pushed you. It's battery.
And she used your truck.
Correct. So it's up to you.
No, what you saying now?
I'm saying that, so basically we're here to investigate a battery. She alleges that you punched her in the face. So that's why we're here. So if you want to press charges, that's, you know, right now, based off of your story and her story, you're the victim. That's why we're asking if you want to press charges, meaning she's going to be prosecuted. If not.
But she had no business coming down, getting this private property and turning the machine off. And that's what they said.
Okay. All right, so ma'am, you're going to be placed under arrest today for simple battery.
He hit me. Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
He punched me in the face, and I'm the one that's going to jail. I've got my 2 dogs upstairs. I have to pee. I have to call work. This is insane to me right now, and nothing's happened to him. He's a grown f***ing man who punched a woman in the face.
Like I told you earlier, I still don't understand why hold on a second. I don't understand why you think you have the right to go into someone else's property.
I didn't go into it. I just shut it off 1 notch to shut the noise off.
I'll be honest with you. You're lucky you're not going to jail for stealing a vehicle.
Are you joking me?
No.
That is so extra.
Well, so listen. So I know it's a lot going on, but I need you to calm down.
I can't leave my dogs upstairs like that.
Okay,
no, I cannot calm down. He punched me in the face.
Hold on. First of all, listen. I'm telling you right now where we're at, but I'm saying if you need to make arrangements and stuff, we can help you with that.
Please.
But I'm just telling you right now, if that was a police car and we had sirens on there, would you come down there and do the same thing you did to that car?
Not a police car. I'm not an idiot.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know, when you trespassed inside the work vehicle.
I didn't go in it. My arm was in it at the most.
Okay.
I was still on this bottom rung.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you right now, based on what
Are you laughing with him? He punched me in the face. He punched me in the face, and you're over there laughing with him, and
You don't
nothing's
know what
gonna
I was doing.
happen.
I'm sorry. Where are your shoes?
Well, they're upstairs. I live here.
Okay.
She
Yes,
said she has a
nobody
couple
does,
dogs or
and-
something up there.
Okay.
You have a neighbor or somebody that can take care of the dogs?
I can put one in the crate, but this is just crazy. He punched me in the face.
You're missing everything before
No,
that.
you're missing the punch in the face. I've never been
No.
punched in the
Hold on,
face
hold on.
in my
Wait,
life.
Wait. The very first crime that was committed was you entering his
I
truck.
didn't enter his truck. My arm went in the truck, and I shut the notch off. One thing, I was coming out of the truck. I never went in. To turn off a vehicle?
Is he good?
And handcuffs and arrested because I shut off someone's vehicle?
No, I don't need anything else from him.
He has a case number and
You got
everything?
I gave him
You're
a
a
case. I
fucking
need to give
piece
him
of
a.
shit.
You got
Watch your
truck
mouth.
information inside on the truck?
No, I didn't get that. But
Are we gonna do trespassing on the vehicle too or no?
That is insane.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys really serious?
Let me get a victim's right pamphlet so I can go ahead and get you home, have him sign it, and yeah, I'll be back.
Wait, he's the victim?
Yeah.
Are you guys serious? This is like a nightmare right now.
Listen.
He punched me in the face. I don't understand what you guys don't understand about that. I called the cops on him.
I know. It's gonna be documented that way, but I'm trying to get you to understand something you're not getting.
I'm not.
So I'm telling you that the first thing that you did was leave your residence and you came down, you trespassed into the work vehicle.
I didn't get in the vehicle.
He tried to remove you from the vehicle.
He grabbed me by my arm. I'm surprised. I won't be surprised if I have bruises on my arm from him, how he grabbed me and pulled me down. I spoke to him from my balcony.
Okay.
He dismissed me. I spoke to him down here. He told me to get the fuck away
Okay.
get back the fuck up or whatever.
Are you the
And I
HOA
wasn't
here?
even close. No.
Okay. So you
I
called
know.
the
I see what you're
but
getting at.
you called the police, which
Because
we're
he
not
punched
saying.
me in the face.
Right, and but what I'm saying to you is that's what you're saying. And as soon as I walked up to you, I asked you, were you hurt? I said, I don't see any injuries on you, but I asked you, do you want medics? Because I don't see anything
I
that
don't need
looks like.
medics for a punch in the face. I can feel it on my face, but I don't need medics to look at it. And there's no skin broken.
Okay, so nobody's saying that what you said didn't happen, but what we're trying to get at is that you left your residence and escalated this whole situation, and then you called the police. Why didn't you call the police from the jump when you said, hey, it's noisy out here?
Because
Can you guys see if you guys can get this guy to stop?
Because I'm apparently not on the technicality side that you guys are on, because I just thought if I just shut it off, he wasn't using the vehicle yet. Like, this thing has been going off and off and off. It was making me crazy. So I came downstairs
Okay.
and I asked him first politely, like, hey, like, I live up here. I have to get on a work phone call. And he just was just fucking nasty. He's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that made me mad because that's not cool. I was asking politely twice.
Right.
And so I'm like I said, I didn't get in the vehicle. So no, to me, I don't understand why this has escalated the way it has. I did not get in the vehicle. This man put his hands on me. I never touched him. He's a grown man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. As far as this truck goes, it's pretty elevated from the ground. So
You want
for
to
you
go
to,
in my house and listen to it over and over and over again?
I don't want to listen to that over and over again right now. Okay, and I'm telling you that makes sense what you're saying, but there is no logical reason for you to leave your residence and do what you did today. That's what happened, and that's why we're in this
It's
situation.
completely logical because I couldn't stand the noise and I had to get on a phone call at 2:30, like a Microsoft Teams phone call. So really hurting me.
So you think that it's logical for you to go into someone
It
else's
was
vehicle?
logical for me to come down here and ask him to shut it off while the vehicle wasn't moving.
That's logical.
Yes, and he didn't. He was a complete asshole from the moment I said
And then you
anything
took it
to
a
him.
step up.
Yeah, because I needed it to shut off. I needed to go back upstairs. He wasn't using the vehicle at that time. It could be shut off. Like,
Huh.
if you don't like repetitive noises either, then maybe you understand how I was up there just listening and listening and listening, going, oh my God, it's giving me anxiety.
Okay, are you familiar with these work cars at all?
No, I'm not. I've
Okay,
never.
so what if you pressed the button in there and it backed
I
into this
didn't.
building?
But I
you
didn't.
didn't. But what
All
if?
I did was turn the key, and I wasn't even in the vehicle. I turned the key. That was it. It's like the smallest thing that
How
you
can you
do.
turn the key without getting in the vehicle? Is what I'm asking.
Because there's 2 stairs on there, and I just reached my hand in. I didn't have to
That
get
means
up
you
and
went
sit
in the
there.
vehicle.
My hand did, yeah, absolutely. But I didn't get in the vehicle to vandalize it. I wasn't in there looking like I was going to drive it.
And that's
like,
what trespassing is. It's not that you went in there to take something or commit another crime, but you weren't supposed to be in there. You had no permission to be in that vehicle. That's trespassing in a vehicle.
Waste management? Okay.
Yeah, just have a seat in there, slide in, and we'll put the seat behind you.
Gentleman 4, can you show me something to the school for 84 Sierra?
Under Terry versus Ohio, decided by the Supreme Court in 1968. A brief investigative detention requires reasonable, articulable suspicion that criminal activity is occurring. Being alone at the scene does not meet that standard. In most federal circuits, handcuffing converts a Terry stop into a de facto arrest, which requires probable cause, not suspicion. Not officer inconvenience. The officer then read the female resident her Miranda rights while she was already in cuffs. Miranda is constitutionally required before custodial interrogation. If you are reading Miranda, you are treating this as an arrest. Dunaway versus New York, decided in 1979, holds that detaining someone for interrogation without probable cause violates the Fourth Amendment. At the moment those handcuffs went on, Officer McRae had not yet spoken to Fernando. No investigation had occurred. After hearing Fernando, Officer McRae arrested the female resident for simple battery for the push. Fernando admitted on camera that he grabbed her arm first. That admission is what the entire charging decision turns on. Battery is the intentional, harmful, or offensive touching of another without consent. Fernando grabbed her without consent. That is battery committed by him. Before she pushed back, self-defense doctrine in virtually every American jurisdiction provides that a person who is unlawfully grabbed may use proportional force to free themselves. If her push followed his grab, it may be legally privileged, no crime at all. Officer McRae never addressed this on camera. The officer's theory was that by leaving her apartment and approaching the truck, the female resident forfeited some measure of legal protection. That is a morality argument, not a legal one. The officer also raised trespass to vehicle. Courts distinguish between full bodily entry and partial entry of a limb, and statutes vary. The flat statement that her hand going in constitutes trespass overstates a genuinely contested legal question. Even if trespass occurred, it does not authorize Fernando's response. Under Graham versus Connor, force must be objectively reasonable under the circumstances. Grabbing and punching someone who reached in to turn a key is not a legally recognized remedy. The investigation had a structural flaw. No injury was formally documented. The self-defense question was never resolved. The charging decision rested primarily on Fernando's account, and he was never treated as a subject, only as a victim. Officer McRae receives a C. The demeanor was professional, and she showed genuine concern for the resident's well-being. But handcuffing without articulable suspicion, skipping self-defense analysis, and the asymmetrical investigation are Fourth Amendment problems that good intentions do not fix. The female resident receives a B. Reaching into someone else's vehicle was imprudent, and calling police first was clearly the right call. She acknowledges that she was consistent, did not resist, and correctly identified the legal asymmetry in real time. Fernando receives a C+. The intrusion into his truck was real, but verbal hostility before any physical contact, grabbing a person off his vehicle, and throwing a punch all raise questions he was never asked to answer by the investigating officer. The takeaway from this footage: if someone is creating a disturbance, call the police from the start. The moment you physically intervene with someone else's property, you hand the other party a legal argument. And for law enforcement, solo response does not suspend constitutional standards. Handcuffing requires probable cause. Self-defense must be evaluated before designating a victim. At the time of this analysis, the case outcome is unknown. If charges were filed, Fernando's on-camera admission presents a real problem for the prosecution. A Fourth Amendment challenge to the initial detention is viable and could suppress everything that followed. A federal civil rights claim under Section 1983 is also a realistic avenue if the arrest is found unlawful. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to cover in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and check out Street Bodycam for more police interaction and courtroom content.